You may find yourself looking online and seeing countless famous celebrities getting plastic surgery. Among the most common of these is rhinoplasty, or the nose job. While plastic surgery may seem like a new discovery, you'd be surprised just how far back these types of surgeries go. In this video, we're going to tell you the crazy history of nose jobs and when they became so popular. Stay tuned to find out. So, when did it start? If we were to ask you, when do you think rhinoplasty started? What would you say? Do you think you would go as far back as 5,000 years ago? Well, that's the first document that's been found on a nose surgery being conducted. That's crazy, right? Just so we're clear, rhinoplasty is the reconstruction of a nose. So if you're saying that this nose surgery doesn't count, then you only have to move forward about 1,500 years before another document of a nose reconstruction was written. In ancient Egypt, a papyrus by the name of the Eberus Papyrus describes rhinoplasty as a plastic surgical operation for reconstruction of a nose destroyed by rhinectomy. And what exactly is rhinectomy? It's the deliberate destruction of a criminal's nose as punishment. Yikes! There are even mentions in ancient India of techniques used to help reconstruct someone's nose. They would take a flap of skin from the cheek and put it on the nose. Ew, seems gross. But at least it worked. The current era, or CE, as we move into the current era, there may be more notable works of plastic surgery made. However, this expanded much beyond rhinoplasty. To start, in 14 AD, a man named Aulus Cornelius Celsus published an 8-tome volume on medicine, which of course included rhinoplasty. Moving forward to about 300 AD, and many more mentions were made about plastic surgery, except the details on how to perform the surgery became more and more clear and refined. In fact, it was at this time that they were able to make the incisions more hidden so that people wouldn't notice it as much. Starting around the 1300s until the 1700s, the process was no longer used for criminals with damaged noses, but for soldiers who were injured from battle. Most surgeons focused on a long process with some pretty complex and amazing techniques. Stay tuned until the end, where we'll tell you a bonus fact on rhinoplasty. We're sure it'll surprise you. The 1800s to present day. Not surprisingly, this is where most of the information on rhinoplasty comes from. It became a habit, a good one for that matter, to record everything, which means our history is much fuller. In Germany, rhinoplasty was even more refined by a professor of surgery. In fact, he published an entire paper about rhinoplasty. He took the time to write about 55 different rhinoplasty procedures throughout history. He also managed to revolutionize the rhinoplasty technique. How, you ask? Because he started to use anesthetic on his patients. Yeah, all those surgeries from ancient times, including the skin graft from another part of your body, to fixing your nose, had no anesthetic. No pain, no gain? In the mid to late 1800s, another amazing technique started to flourish. An American surgeon developed what's known as closed rhinoplasty. This amazing technique is a way to not cut the nasal septum, the bridge separating your nostrils, but only making incisions around it from the inside. It's pretty amazing how intelligent humans are when we are faced with problems. Are you enjoying the video so far? Why not leave a like and subscribe to the channel? Don't forget to ring the notification bell for all the latest updates. In the 20th century, there was a great focus on fixing what's known as a deviated septum. In a nutshell, a deviated septum is when the tissue that separates your nostrils leans to one side. This unfortunately causes many complications to a person and is generally really uncomfortable. So, these fantastic doctors came up with a procedure to fix this. It was also during this century that nose jobs started to become very popular. With more eyes on celebrities and famous people, they wanted to look perfect. This means that symmetry was everything, so anyone with problems or deformities wanted to have it fixed. This led to a spike in nose surgeries, which led to a spike in the quality of the procedure. And so, we finally made it to the present day, where the procedures are extremely refined and developed. The amount of information surrounding different types of rhinoplasties and what they are for is incredible. It's no wonder that surgeons have to study so much before they can practice. You may have started thinking rhinoplasty is only a surgery that changes a person's nose because they don't like it, but that's far from the truth. Initially, these surgeries were used to reconstruct someone's damaged nose. As medicine became more refined, the surgeries were geared towards fixing common problems that were found with people's noses. It's only in the modern time that people fix their noses because they don't like how it looks like. We are very privileged to do such a thing. Here's a bonus. Did you know there are rhinoplasties that are non-surgical? This process uses a substance like collagen to help shape someone's nose by injection. This procedure mainly fills in cavities or depressions in the nose to make the nose look straighter and neater. Pretty amazing, right? So, what did you think of this video? Did you know that nose jobs dated so far back? Have you ever had a rhinoplasty done? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you later.